Propaganda in another form, it is often used in an attempt to belittle the military achievements of the enemy. It also applies to Russia. Since the 15th century, similar theses about the Russian army have been contained in every second propaganda pamphlet of Lithuanians and Poles. Subsequently, these same ideas were used by the ideological enemies of the Soviet army, but they have nothing to do with reality. Soviet soldiers have always fought not in numbers, but in skill. As Alexander Suvorov bequeathed, the country suffered especially heavy losses in the Great Patriotic War. I hope you enjoyed my videos. As you know, I still live in Ukraine with my cat and everything is not so smooth here, but my pet and I believe that everything will be fine. If you want to treat her to delicious cat food, you can find details for donation in the description. 1941, the Red Army was indeed not in the best condition. The rearmament did not have time to complete, and the number of combat veterans who went through the Finnish War percentage was small. Therefore, the steel fist of the Red Army had to be tempered already in the crucible of the Great Patriotic War. In particular, the experience of using assault groups was worked out in Stalingrad. Assault groups, as a rule, were represented by the forces of one infantry squad out of 5-6 people. The fighters did not wear anything extra on themselves. They had an extended set of grenades, knives, sapper shovels and machine guns. They got sapper protection, special cuirasses from bullets. The instruction for attack aircraft prescribed before entering the premises throw a grenade in there. It was recommended to throw 2 grenades. After the explosion of the first one, it was necessary to throw another one into the room, but this time with the pin not pulled out. This was done in order to scare the surviving opponents if such suddenly appeared and make them idle at the time of the subsequent entry of attack aircraft, which occurred almost immediately after throwing the second grenade. On the one hand, this trick made it possible to take prisoners, and the other hand, save the second grenade during the sweep if all the opponents in the room were already dead or injured after the explosion.